Welcome, one and all, to The Late Show. I am your host, Stephen Colbert. Now, folks, if you watch this show regularly, and I hope you do, you know that I try to have a pretty positive outlook on the world, such as it is. I see the glass as half full. I don't always know what the liquid is, and I'm definitely not drinking it, but it's half full. But current events have me little unsettled, a little flirty about America's future, and I'm not alone, because according to a recent CBS News YouGov Mountain Dew Code Red poll, America's mood is uneasy and worried. Things are so stressful, our national bird is now the balding eagle. Still looks good. Long may he wave. You just gotta shave it? According to the poll, 74% of Americans say things in America are going badly, and 65% of Americans say that when important things come up, President Biden is slow to act. Well, yeah, he's 79. At his age, if he moves too fast, he'll get bruised by his shirt. The GOP doesn't fare well in this poll either, because the Republicans are described by a majority as extreme. GOP responded, "This poll is illegitimate. No one feels that way. And when we return to power, anyone who feels that way will be sorry when we make the purge real." Speaking, good movie though. Quality movie. Speaking of the president dealing with our problems, he left us. He's in Asia. This weekend, he was in South Korea, and during a press conference, he was asked about the threat that North Korea might shoot off some missiles while he's over there.
A message for Kim Jong-un while you're here?
Hello. Period.
First of all, whose idea was it to hold a press conference in front of a raging waterfall? That's what you do if you're a mobster and you're afraid somebody's wearing a wire. Today, he held a press conference next to a guy operating a jackhammer. And that message itself, hello, has got to be pretty disappointing for Kim Jong-un. He spent 4 years being the focus of U.S. foreign policy, getting love letters from the former president. All he gets from Biden is hello? It's the most casual presidential greeting of an adversary since Reagan said this at the Berlin Wall.
Mr. Gorbachev, how's it hanging, bro?
How was it hanging? I remember how it hung, how it hang. So good? To the right? But North Korea is not the only foreign power Biden has a message for. Today, while in Tokyo, Japan, he was asked this hypothetical about China attacking Taiwan.
Are you willing to get involved militarily to defend Taiwan if it comes to that?
Yes.
Gulp? Come on, Joe, we have enough going on. It's like that old Coco Chanel saying, before you leave the house, look in the mirror and don't go to war with China. Biden's very blunt statement surprised many, including the reporter who asked it, so she followed up.
You are.
That's the commitment we made.
He sounds so resigned. I know the spark has gone out of our marriage, Doris, but it's a commitment we made, so let's go upstairs and do the nasty. I guess, or right here on the kitchen counter. It's not like the kids are around anymore to interrupt us. But this is important because the U.S. has historically warned China not to use force against Taiwan while generally remaining vague about how far it would go in a policy called strategic ambiguity. Johnny, tell them what strategic ambiguity means.
If you invade Taiwan, you'll get whatever's in the mystery box. It could be a nuclear strike or a Broyhill dinette set. May God have mercy on our souls, Steve.
Thank you, Johnny. So, seems like Biden might have just stepped in it a little bit, which is why, after his very firm yes, he did a little backstroke.
Look, here's the situation. We agree with a one-China policy, but the idea that it can be taken by force just taken by force is just not appropriate. It will dislocate the entire region and be another action similar to what happened in Ukraine. And so it's a burden that is even stronger.
I would describe the Biden foreign policy as wistful anxiety. He's just following Teddy Roosevelt's famous dictum, speak softly. Now, when the president was over in Asia, he addressed the hot new virus everybody's talking about. And I'll tell you all about it in our unfortunately recurring segment,
Planet of the Monkeypox.
Take your stinking pox off me, you damn dirty ape!
While he was in Korea, the president was asked about the disease and said that everybody should be concerned. Way ahead of you. And I understand why, because there are more than 190 confirmed or suspected cases in 16 countries, including the UK, Portugal, Germany, Belgium, France, the Netherlands, Italy, Sweden, and Spain. Evidently, monkeypox is traveling through Europe. Even worse, it now insists on pronouncing it Barcelona. Driving in a lorry. Monkeypox has also monkeyed its way over to America, where there is now a third case down in Florida. But that's fine, because Florida knows how to handle the disease outbreak. Right, Governor DeSantis?
COVID, I view as a very minor risk.
Okay. We're all dead. Now, there's a reason monkeypox has been spreading so quickly. According to one infectious disease expert at the WHO, it has gotten into the population as a sexual form, a genital form. Now, I'm no doctor, but I know that the genital form of something is always the worst possible form. I'm sorry, Mr. Smith, it looks like you have a sinus infection. The genital form. Here's here's a nasal spray. You're not gonna like where that goes. Thanks to our meddling genitals, this could just keep spreading. The WHO is concerned monkeypox could accelerate during summer months with mass gatherings like festivals. So be careful around primate-themed festivals like Lollapalooza, Chimpchella, and Bonoboru. There is, however, some good news for the babies, and it's not just that I never really had your nose. I'm sorry for the mix-up. Because to help relieve the country's ongoing formula shortage, on Sunday, the U.S. military airlifted baby formula from Europe. That is a shocking headline. The United States, the land of the free and home of unlimited breadsticks, has been forced to airlift formula from Europe because we can't feed our babies. If I told you 5 years ago this was happening, you'd say, that's got to be the worst news of the day, and then I would tell you about genital monkeypox. But which also came from Europe, which we also got from Europe. But thanks to our European friends, our babies are now ready to chow down on 132 pallets of formula from Zurich, Switzerland. Ooh, and the Swiss formula is the best. It's got those little marshmallows in it. And I'm being told we've just received footage of the formula landing.
Here comes the plane. Open up. Nom 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 nom.
Speaking of whiny little babies, billionaires. According to a new study, during the COVID pandemic, a new billionaire was created every 30 hours. Specifically, between March 2020 and March 2022, 573 people became new billionaires, including 40 new pharmaceutical billionaires, which is so sad. You know they're just gonna blow it all on drugs. We also saw the addition of 62 new food billionaires. And we actually have a reaction from one such billionaire.
I'm rich, bitch.
We got a great show for you tonight. My guests are Jennifer Connelly and Patty Lupone. But when we come back, are celebrities scamming you about crypto? Stay tuned after these celebrity crypto commercials.